You gotta tell me how that situation had ended up playing out though, big dog. For real, for real. You know what I mean? Look, chat, hold on. Let me, matter of fact, because somebody tells me I'm gonna need one of these bad boys. Let me tell y'all something, right? It's gonna be a minute until I get back on the PC, right? I'm trying to wait out and see if my camera's gonna be able to get fixed. If my camera can't get fixed, then that means I gotta get a new one. So on and so forth, blah, blah, blah. Bro, we gonna do it like this, dog. Man, look, I ain't got the time for it, bro. We on the phone, bro. F it, you feel me? We is on the phone, bro. Where bro at with, is that the question that you wanted? Hey, bro, what's going on with you? Blessings. I got a question. I am 23 years old, dealing with a 19-year-old. Hold on a second, bro. You just wrote a goddamn paragraph, bro. What is this, dog? Y'all be coming with these goddamn Bible scriptures and shit, bro. Y'all be funny as hell. Okay, so 23 years old, got a 19-year-old, blah, blah, blah. I really like her and stuff like that, but she got bad ways and tendencies about herself and stuff like that. She doesn't cook. She doesn't clean. She doesn't do the things that I expect a girlfriend to do. Blah, 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 blah. All right, bro. Blessings to you, big dog. You feel me? Blessings to you. First of all, before I even get into anything, do you have Instagram, dog? You got Instagram? Let me know you got Instagram, dog. Let me know you got Instagram, dog. Matter of fact, where your username at? This your Instagram right here, bro? Sitting in front of this car or something like that? Yeah, that's your Instagram? Okay, hold on. Let me, before I even say anything, bro, let me see what's going on here, bro. Bro. You say you 23 years old? You got your own place? I see you got your own car. Well, is that your car? Is that your car? Let me ask you that. Is that your car? And do you got your own place? Do you got a job? Like, let me ask you basic general questions real quick. You got spiffing up that IG page. No, I don't have my own crib. I live with my father. My father is somewhat ill, but nonetheless, I live with him. And yes, I do have my own car. My dad gave it to me. And I do work a job. I work at Foot Locker. And you say you 23 years old. All right, bro. So I'm guessing the old girl or whatever, does she live with you or something? Like your old man's allowed her to live there and stuff like that? That's what I'm assuming, right? So basically what you trying to get at with me right now, bro, is that you got a chick that's, first of all, young as hell, 19 years old. And then on top of being young as hell, you live with your father or whatnot, and you want her to cook and clean when there's another, I hate to sound rude or anything, but there's another grown-ass man in the house, bro. I know that's your dad and shit, but there's another grown-ass man in the house, bro. Like, you niggas got to realize something. Like, when y'all want certain things, you got to already have certain things in place, bro. Like, you live with your father, bro. And you work at Foot Locker, bro. You 23 years old. Like, don't get me wrong, bro. I don't know where you coming from, where at in the world and stuff like that, or what part of the States, bro. At least you got a job, though. I give you that much. But let's not forget the matter of fact. This is Foot Locker. Like, how much they pay at Foot Locker, bro? What? $15, $14 an hour, $16 an hour? Like, how much do they pay at Foot Locker, bro? But the main thing is, though, you live with your father, bro. Like, you live with your father, dog. Like, I'm sorry, bro. And for me looking at that Instagram page too as well, bro, I'm also say this too as well, bro. Yo living quarters, because I'm looking at a couple pictures, and I'm one of those individuals, when I look at pictures, bro, I see the image, I see the person, but I look in the background and stuff like that. Some of those photos, bro, I ain't gonna hold you, dog. Like, that background look mad crazy, son. Like, on my New York shit. That background look mad crazy, B. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Like, you want too much from the bitch, bro. And I kind of see why the bitch ain't doing it, bro. Like, have you had conversation with her or anything like that? Like, about this situation or whatnot? Because you got to realize something, bro. You're dealing with a 19-year-old, bro. You know what I'm saying? I make $15.30 an hour. Okay. You make $15.30 an hour. You got your own car. You live with your old mans, but your old mans is ill, so I can somewhat get that or whatnot. When I look at your IG and shit like that, I'm not gonna hold you, bro. Like, nothing on that IG screams out like, I hate to be mean to you niggas, man, because I want you niggas to prosper around this bitch. But nothing on your IG screams out like cleanliness. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen shit like here and there and stuff like that in the background, stuff like that or whatever. So I don't know what your living situation. What you say? Come down and something. Yeah, man. Okay, so just like what you just said right there, you know what I'm saying? What does my appearance have to do with I want her to clean and cook and stuff like that? Bro, listen to what you're saying, bro. You already brought this lady, this woman, this girl, whatever you want to call her, right, into a situation where it's not already clean. So why should she be obligated to clean it up? You get what I'm saying? Like, that's what a lot of you niggas be fucking up with when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, certain requests that y'all want from these bitches, bro. You want them to cook and clean for you and stuff like that. But yet, the first time they come to your house, though, your house looks a fool. Your house looks a mess. Your house looks like shit. So, even I will sit there and say the same thing. Like, the fuck would you want? Like, let's just say if I'm the bitch, right? And you bring me over to your house and shit, right? And you want me to stay here and shit like that. And you ask me, well, if you're going to stay here with me, all I require you is to cook and clean. But yet, I done already came into a dirty ass house. Why I clean up some shit that's already dirty? Like, you got to set the precedent. The fuck is you talking about, bro? Like, shit just don't happen that way. If your living quarters is already cleaned up and shit and looking, you know what I'm saying, immaculate and stuff like that, then I can see where you can have a foot to stand on. But if a motherfucker already come into a household that's already looking a fool already, bathroom looks a fool, kitchen looks a fool, the trash is overflowing, I see you got dogs and shit like that running around the house and stuff like that, you got little miscellaneous shit just laying everywhere, why should a motherfucker be obligated to clean up some shit, bro? I'm just being honest with you, bro. Like, most niggas ain't gonna tell you this shit, but I'm just gonna be 100 with you, bro. I'm just gonna be 100 with you, bro. And then on top of that, let me get off your case real quick. Let's get back on the bitch. But then on your case though, right? You're dealing with a 19-year-old, bro. A 19-year-old. Let me tell you something, right? You know, with me at the age of 31 years old, right? There are still women out here that's in their 30s, mid-30s, 40s, that still do not cook and clean for their significant other or for men. Still to this day, bro. Like, you got to realize she is 19 years old, dog. Like, what do you expect, bro? Like, honestly, what do you expect? And you're 23 years old, bro. On some real ass shit, bro. And like I said, I know in certain, areas and stuff like that, like if I was ever raised, because I was born in Virginia, right? But if I was ever raised in Virginia, I probably would have had a wife and kids like very early in my life. Like, I'm probably around your age. Because a lot of people that I know from where I was born at and shit like that, they got married at 22, 23, 24 years old and stuff like that or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I can kind of see it. But at the same token, though, you got to look at the mindset of the woman that you're dealing with, dog. Like, for real. Like, if she already don't got those qualities with her right now, yes, you can sit there and try to mold her and stuff like that or whatever the case may be. But you got to look at what you're presenting her with. You live with your father, bro. Like, I'm sorry that I keep on throwing it up, but you live with your father, bro. Like, it's hard for a bitch to sit there and be like, all right, I'm gonna cook and clean for my man, but this ain't his house though. This is his daddy's house. Like, make that make sense, bro. Like, you gotta make that make sense, bro. Like I said, I want you niggas to win, bro. But goddamn, man, if you gonna come and ask me a question, bro, at least give me a little bit of leeway so I can try to work with you, bro. You're not giving me shit, bro. You live with your father, bro. Like, bro, you live with your father, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro, to sound like the mean person and shit like that, bro. But your best bet, bro, is to ask that bitch, bro. Hey, does she got her own car? Your best bet is to ask that bitch. Hey, can you pick me up a two for four? You know, can you pick me up something from Fridays or something? Can you pick me up something from Tuesdays? Like, that's your best bet to ask, bro. Like, you live with your father, bro. Like, I'm sorry, bro. I'm sorry, bro. But I'm gonna give you a situation though, right? And, you know, just give you some words of encouragement, bro. Like, try to get on your shit, bro, because you got to look at it like this. Like the situation that I'm in, right? I live in my own place. I have my own car. I have my own money. I have my own everything. Like, I don't need nobody for nothing, right? So I can sit there and have a very strong foot to stand on and request certain things that I want if a motherfucker want to live with me. You feel me? Like, I want the house to be clean. My house is already clean. So I wanted to keep it up as such. You feel me? I want a motherfucking meal and shit like that as such. You feel me? Like, because I already got shit here that's already of value. See, a lot of you niggas be wanting these females to pursue you, to value you. All this shit that you hear these other motherfucking podcasters saying and shit like that, and you get it all discombobulated in your head, but you ain't got shit for the bitch to pursue. What do you got, bro? Like, I'm gonna be 100 with you, man. I'm not gonna be one of these niggas that's gonna sit here and lie to you and shit like that and tell them, you know what I'm saying, buy my book or buy my whatever and shit like that to get mentored. No, nigga, what do you got to pursue, bro? If I was a bitch messing with you, bro, I would look at you as, bro, you don't got shit for me to pursue. Like, for real, we just fucking. Like, I'm just gonna be 100 with, like, that's probably what the bitch is thinking about, bro. You feel me? But I can give you this situation right here, though. Watch how this shit plays out, right? When I was like, I think I was like 23. I think I was your age, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. I think I was like 23, 24, maybe even 25. I'm 31. This was back in 2015. One of you smart nerd motherfuckers, y'all do the math, bro. But anywho, I was dealing with a bitch or whatever the case may be. And I met this bitch working my job and shit at the time and stuff. I was a motherfucker working third shift and shit like that or whatever. And I met the bitch like that or whatever. She was a temp worker and shit, right? So, you know what I'm saying? We working together and stuff like that or whatever. And I'm one of those niggas, bro, that if you give me the opportunity, bro, to like sit there and conversate with a bitch or whatever, just give me the opportunity to conversate with a bitch, right? Like, just give me a second to conversate with you. I feel like I can pull any bitch in the world, bro, because when you talk to me, there's nothing to dislike about me. Like, I'm funny, I'm handsome, I got, you know what I'm saying, dimples on both sides, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm easy to look at, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm charming, you know what I'm saying? I have a personality, like, I'm not dry. Like, just give me the opportunity to say a couple words to you, and you're gonna sit there and listen, you feel what I'm saying? So, we working together and stuff like that or whatever, and, you know, eventually we start little small conversations, shit like that, woo. We started feeling each other and stuff like that, boom, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We started messing around and shit, right? So, at that particular time and stuff, I had a apartment and shit or whatever, a little 2-bedroom apartment and shit like that, nothing special, right? And you know what I'm saying, I allowed the bitch, you know what I'm saying, to stay with me and shit. And like I said, the bitch was 19 years old, right? So she staying with me and stuff like that or whatever the case may be. And I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. I didn't even have to like ask her to do this shit. It was like, when she came into my place and she seen my living quarters and she seen how I live and how I moved and how I operate and stuff like that, it's kind of like she already knew off of GP, like, I gotta do certain things, you know what I'm saying, to keep this nigga somewhat happy and shit like that. You hear what I'm saying? So, off the rip, bro, like, she seen how clean my house was already. Kept the shit up in order and stuff like that, blase, whatever, you know what I'm saying? food and shit like that, like cook for me every day and stuff like that, or whatever the case may be. Every day that I went to work and shit like that, always had a big plate. Like motherfuckers would sit there and be at work and shit and be like, damn nigga, like who the fuck is giving you these big ass Sunday dinner plates on a motherfucking Tuesday, on a motherfucking Wednesday, on a motherfucking Thursday, giving you these big ass Sunday dinner plates and shit. But that's how shorty ass was moving and operating and shit, right? And it's crazy because I even sat back then when I was messing with her back then and stuff. I'm like, damn, I'm getting all this shit from a 19-year-old, bro. Like, bro, it's crazy that little bitch right there was moving and operating like that. And like, niggas got to sit here and fight with you older bitches to act like that and stuff. But you older bitches be trying to act so, man, nigga got to do more. Man, bitch, you ain't got shit. Like, bitch. Like, how you always don't even know how to cook these days and stuff like that. But it's just crazy sitting back and thinking about, this little 19-year-old bitch right here was moving like that. Like, she was cooking, she was cleaning, like she kept shit situated and stuff like that. And it wasn't like she was cooking little bullshit ass, finger food type shit. Like, she cooking full course meals and shit, like the full meal, the sides, saying she cooking it all. Like, she was doing her thug dizzle. And I know some of y'all gonna sit here and be like, why you fall off with the bitch and stuff like that. Even though she did those things and stuff like that, and she had good attributes and had good criteria and stuff like that, still, nonetheless, though, she was 19 years old. Like, she still had that very young, mature, unmature ass mindset. Like, she was just very young acting. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, she cook. Yeah, she clean. Yeah, she'll fucking suck into, bad times turn good. She did all that shit, right? But at the same token, though, she still had a young mindset. You feel me? A young mindset that I'm starting to see a lot of you older bitches have at, 20 and 30 and 40 years old and shit like that. But that's another video though. But she just had a young ass mindset. And on top of that young ass mindset, it was a situation that had happened or whatever where I had seen something or whatever, and I had questioning about her. And when I questioned about it, I forgot what it was. It was something. She had logged into something on the computer, but didn't fully log out. So when I got on the computer, I synced it. And then when I asked her about it, and we went back to it, she deleted it. I forgot what it was. It was something. But with that, and then plus, she smoked and shit like that. Like, it was just little things here and there, man. Eventually, I was just like, you know what? I ain't even feeling this no more. You feel me? Like, I just kept it all the way 100 and funky where, like, I'm not even feeling this, this emotion no more and stuff like that or whatever. And, we just moved on and shit like that or whatever. But I would say this, though. Out of the multiple women that I had dealt with throughout my years, for her to be 19 years old and just doing that off of GP, like, I do give her some credit. Like, she knew how to move and operate. It was just that at that particular time, she was just so goddamn young. It wasn't going to work. You feel me? Like, wasn't going to work. Like, at that time, I'm 23, 24 years old. Like, you're 19. Like, baby, we can't even go to the club together, baby. Like, it's just not going to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a cool little, I think we was only messing around for like, I don't know, 6, 7, 8 months. Like, it's a cool little 6, 7, 8 month run and stuff like that. But like, we can't really do a lot of shit together that I like to do and shit, right? Like, it just wasn't going to work and shit. But I will give her this though. Like I said, I brought her into a situation where she seen that I'm really about my shit. I'm really doing what I need to be doing as a man and stuff like that. Treat me as such. I didn't even have to say anything. She just knew off of GP, like, all right, I got to do this, I got to do that to keep this nigga happy and stuff like that. Woo, woo. And that's what she did with no argument, no, coaching, no nothing. She just did that shit, right? So to you, bro, what I'm going to tell you, bro, is you got to give the bitch something to value yourself for. Like I said, bro, you live with your father, bro. So that right there is already an X off the motherfucking list. I get what you're saying about the whole, he's sick and stuff like that. You're trying to help take care of him and stuff like that. I get that. But at the same token, you got to realize, you got to look at it from a female point of view. She doesn't see it that way. How she see it as, and I'm sorry, it may sound harsh, but this is just how they're going to look at it. Even though you're sitting there trying to help take care of your father, she's still going to see it as you're living with your parents. And that's what's going to be stuck in her head. So with her having that stuck in her head, she's going to move and operate the way that she moves and operate, bro. I'm sorry. Like, that's just how it is, dog. You know what I mean? So, you know, your best bet right now is to, you know, kill that shit right now until you get your shit right and stuff like that and find somebody else, or just deal with it. If I was you, if it's that big of an issue, because I know a lot of niggas out there, bro, that shit's not even an issue to them, bro. You know how many niggas I know out here, bro, that they deal with females that don't cook or clean? That don't do none of that shit, bro? Like, it's a lot of niggas out here that deal with that shit. So maybe you might, but since you already bringing it up that you don't want to deal with that type of shit, you want a bitch that can cook and clean, hey, man, you might just have to, you know what I'm saying, cut it. You know what I'm saying? You might just have to do that, bro. I'm just going to keep it 100 with you, bro. You might just have to do that, dog. You know what I mean? But this right here is a message for all you niggas out there, bro. If you're going to deal with a bitch, you want a bitch to pursue you. You want a bitch to worship the ground that you walk on. You know, this bitch, you know what I'm saying, should treat me this way and that way and blase. The moral of the motherfucking story is give some value for the bitch can have value for you. That's what you got to do. Because a lot of you niggas ain't got nothing to value, nigga. I'm just going to be 100 with you. Ain't got no car, ain't got no place, ain't got no money, but you want a bitch to worship the ground that you walk on. Bro, who the fuck are you, bro? Who the fuck are you, bro? Who the fuck are you, bro? You want to be treated like Kobe Bryant, but you J.R. Smith, though. Come on, bro. You got to make this shit shake, bro. Like, I'm just going to keep it 100 with you, bro. You got to make this shit shake, bro. But that's what y'all niggas need to do, bro. Get some value about yourself, bro. Because once you get some value about yourself, these bitches gonna value you, bro. And it's simple as that, bro. Simplicity.